a whole heap of them parliamentarians they involved in a corruption. Oh, all of a sudden, the money where them a get stretched so far, something is fishy and it smell raw. And with people, the people them know it.
President of the People's National Party and leader of the opposition in this country, which is a constitutional position, to hold the government to account. And when I see things are happening or I read from credible sources, things that are going wrong and must be exposed, where there's accountability and people are held to account for their wrongdoings, I have an obligation to speak to it. So nobody tell me about a lawsuit. Me no business with that. I am a lawyer. Me know them things they go.
I will say that in the overall circumstances, the Prime Minister of Jamaica needs to remove himself from the office he now holds so that the appropriate investigative body can go very deeply into the allegations and that the public will be satisfied that there is no interference at the highest level.
Blessed love, my viewers and subscribers, wagwan, hope all doing good. So my people are come across this video and I'm telling you, it look like things are get worse with Andrew Holness situation. Yeah man, we see former Minister of Justice, KD Knight, I tell Andrew Holness straight up saying need to step down, yeah man. And I back a thing my people. Also, Andrew Holness send a lawsuit upon Mark Goldin and Mark Goldin respond, my people. It's a crazy one. Mutabaruka will be tackling the subject as well. So definitely stay tuned because it's going to get really heated and also educational. But once, before we get into it, you know it's a Black Power movement. Drop a like and subscribe. Share to a friend or a family so they can be a part of the movement. Now let's take a walk. Check out what they have to say. Leave your thoughts and opinion down in the comment section. Let's walk.
I have a duty as the President of the People's National Party and leader of the opposition in this country, which is a constitutional position, to hold the government to account. And when I see things are happening or I read from credible sources, things that are going wrong and must be exposed, where there's accountability and people are held to account for their wrongdoings, I have an obligation to speak to it. So nobody tell me about a lawsuit. Me no business with that. I am a lawyer. Me know them things they go. So let's bring on what we want to bring on. Never talk up the things that we in that report. General Secretary, Comrade MP in waiting for this great constituency of Northern Clarendon, Comrade Councillors, Comrade Councillor candidates, Comrade MP candidates, Comrade workers, warriors, foot soldiers, supporters, loyalists of the People's National Party here in Northern Clarendon. I greet you well. First of all, I want to say a word of thanks for inviting me here today to tour this division of Ainham Town and to be with you all through the day as we travel the beautiful parts of this wonderful constituency. And I must say to you, Comrade Waven, I love the vibes. I love the vibes on the ground. May I tell you, the people's response was lovely, powerful, and I feel the energy, and I feel we're ready to take back this thing up. candidate, Comrade Waver Hines. My love how the former MP, my brethren, Comrade Harris Stalin. Uplift this man and give him the full OMG. You know? I'm in love with Comrade O'Connor, Comrade Levy, Comrade Dawson, and the whole of Uno rally behind this man. Make him feel welcome. Because he's coming for work. He's coming for work for you and for the people of Northern Clarendon. Waverland is a man I respect. That man the international cricketer. And he's a cricket lover. He used to play it. But we see the man quality in many areas of life. The man is a man he's a man of principle. He's a respectful man. He's a man who behaves himself in a decent way. And he is a comrade to the core. And he has shown me that he is prepared to put party above his personal ambition. And in building political capital through those selfless acts that he has demonstrated. And he's a Deputy General Secretary and now he's the candidate for this great constituency of Northern Clarendon. And I say, hail the man! As has been said, there was a sad happenings and the councillor, who I didn't know personally, but everybody says she's a lovely lady. Although it's on the other side. But her husband is a solid comrade, right here. But she passed her. And the law requires a by-election in and Town Division. Comrades, we did very well in the local government elections across the board in Jamaica. But we didn't win in and Town. And you must know why that never happened. And I'm saying to you now, we must do what we have to do. Because we have to win back in and Town. And we know in the past, and all over Jamaica, we in our party always have some little vibes here and little things here and but we've gone past those things now in a comrade. Them things they know is old news and still news. We are moving forward with a purpose now. Because we have to save this country for our picnic and our grandchildren too. So I say to you all, let's hold a common vibes and a common purpose. And we work together. And we put in the work and build the organization. So whenever this by-election is called, and the law requires it within 90 days of when it was entered in the minutes of the council, which will probably happen this month. Yes, so October, November, December. Between now and December, we suppose that it's by-election. Although we might have a general, who knows? But whatever way it happens, we want to be ready for either one. In our inland town and in every division. So comrades, we have work to do. We have to strengthen our organization in the inland town. Make sure so we're ready to deliver the victory. Comrade Dawson, I am relying on you, sir. I am relying on you to bring it through. And you've done it before. We know what we have to do. So we're going to do it. Comrades, a week is a long time in politics for true, young man. Imagine we had conference Sunday. It feels like a month ago. I tell you, our conference fell off. Everybody have to get that high rating. I want to thank all the organizers, the effort that went into it. It was a good look. Yeah, man. International standard of presentation and production. Yeah, man. And people them did come out for us. In their numbers, their tens of their thousands. And comrades, it has given us another boost of confidence. We are ahead of the polls. And now I've articulated a vision for what the next PNP government will do for Jamaica. Focusing on all the critical areas of national development that are not being attended to by this Jamaica Labour Party government, and which only a PNP government can bring the right focus and attention and vertical approach to uplifting the people and taking us to a higher heights. Part of that is rural development. When I come through and pass through in and town division, and I see the roads, the condition of the roads, and it's not just here either. So when I go through St. Mary or I go through Trelawney, I see it too. So we have been building some wonderful highways along the coast of this country and through the central part as well. Wonderful. Time come now to uplift the rural areas and put some resources to make life better and more comfortable for our people in their community. So comrades, Sunday was a great day. And then Tuesday, we go to Parliament, and at long last, this report was finally on the table. And comrades, I spent Tuesday night reading that report. I read every word in that report. All 171 pages of it, and the appendices, and the other documents that were tabled with it. I know what is in that report. I don't think Andrew Holness knows what's in that report. I tell you the truth. I don't think him knows. I have a duty as the President of the People's National Party and leader of the opposition in this country, which is a constitutional position, to hold the government to account. And when I see things are happening or I read from credible sources, things that are going wrong and must be exposed, where there is accountability and people are held to account for their wrongdoings, I have an obligation to speak to it. So nobody telling me about a lawsuit. Me no business with that. I am a lawyer. Me know them things they go. So they bring on what you want to bring on. We have to talk up the things and we need that report. And what I can tell you, comrades, is two things. First of all, Andrew Holness has known for over a year that he was one of the illicit six under investigation for the corruption offense of illicit enrichment, and he did not come clean with the people. He pretended he wasn't one of them. And it's only when the report itself was tabled that it came out. And I say he has deceived the people. And the people of Jamaica cannot have trust and confidence in a Prime Minister who will hold such important information about his own situation with the Integrity Commission of the country for over a year. He must go. Andrew must go. Is that report is full of a number of very problematic things that have been a feature of his personal affairs. And I don't intend to go through it tonight. But we are going to be having a town hall on Sunday night. And we will be going through some of those things. Because we're going to make sure that the people of Jamaica understand what is in that report. And why it requires further investigation, which is what has been recommended by the Integrity Commission. And why Andrew is not worthy of staying in the position of Prime Minister. Because how he has conducted his affairs is not right. And it has not been in accordance with the high standards of probity, of good governance, of honesty that is required of the person who holds the office of Prime Minister. So we will be continuing to pressure them over this issue. We will be continuing to tell the Jamaican people what the Integrity Commission has found in that report. And if the Labourites decide to rally around and circle the wagons, that is their business. Because the Jamaican people will know the truth. And their day must come. Because people are fed up with this country being run in that way by people who play fast and loose with their affairs and the affairs of the country. So comrades, we are resolute. We will be pressing along in God's own way, doing the work of the people for the benefit of Jamaica. Comrades, I just want to close by saying again, I thank you for the love that you have shown me here today. I thank you for the love that you have shown your party, the People's National Party. I thank you for the energy and enthusiasm. I thank you for the commitment to the cause that we are pursuing. It is a noble mission. It started in 1938. It delivered universal adult suffrage, the right to vote. We deliver that to the Jamaican people. It delivered political independence and the end of colonialism in that area of life. It's the PNP delivered that for Jamaica. We delivered a whole host of social reforms which uplifted the people, took them out of the colonial mindset and the colonial practices that kept the majority of our people down and raised them up to be full citizens of this land. It's the People's National Party did that. And we have work to do because the place is set right yet. And we want to make sure our people have the best possible chance by investing in them, uplifting the education system, uplifting the health care in the country, improving the infrastructure, ensuring that our people are ready for the high value investments that can deliver good jobs, ensuring agriculture is given priority so that our rural roads, our storage facilities, our irrigation systems and our support to farmers is right where it needs to be so that we can build wealth in rural communities as well as the country as a whole. So we have work to do, comrades. We have a good team. We have a solid team. We have a team with experienced people. We have a team with brilliant new people. I'm looking forward to us working hard to take Jamaica to higher heights. But comrades, it's not going to happen until we do the work and deliver the victory. North Clarendon, we are depending on you. We need this constituency back in the column of the People's National Party. Are you ready to do it?
Thank you. And I associate myself with the comments made in relation to the report of what took place last night at the Prime Minister's home. And greetings. Last evening I was given what is called a brief. It is not a brief. It is a fake document, very detailed in nature, clearly well written to the point, and it is the 172-page report of the Integrity Commission. As I read it, and I went through the 172 pages, some things jumped out at me. And one of the things that jumped out was that the allegations investigated and some of the findings made, could one person have caused these allegations to have surfaced? No. My mind as a lawyer practicing at the criminal bar saw that there were elements of conspiracy in this. And whilst I will not identify the potential conspirators, I will say that in the overall circumstances, the Prime Minister of Jamaica needs to remove himself from the office he now holds so that the appropriate investigative body can go very deeply into the allegations, and that the public will be satisfied that there is no interference at the highest level, and that certainly there is no cover up. But this calls for detailed investigation. What jumped out at me too was the way in which the investigation was conducted, where they made reference to the judge's rules, that persons who were interviewed, they were interviewed in accordance with the judge's rules. Now, let me just point out one important aspect of the judge's rules. It is a warning to the person who is being questioned. And it warns the person that you need not say anything, but anything you say will be taken down in writing and may be used in evidence against you. And in this document, the warning was appropriate. Appropriate. What jumped out at me also, why would one need to have 28 accounts? Why? One would need to have 28 accounts if one was involved in businesses. Now, when I tried to find out who had the 28 accounts, I found out that it was the Prime Minister. You can't run a country and run private business at the same time. It's one or the other. One or the other. And it is clear that one of the reasons why the country is in the condition it is in now is that sufficient time is not being spent by the chief executive officer to run the country. These are business ventures. Business ventures. Jumped out at me also that, look, if it is that a prime minister is being investigated How can he be the chief accountable officer for discipline, law and order in a country? He cannot occupy the post and find himself in this position and do that which he was elected to do efficiently. Cannot. And therefore a call for his resignation, a call is justified. It's justified. It's justified because of what this report contains, both in terms of the volume of his association with other companies and the allegations contained herein. Had this been the private sector and the private sector officer, that private sector employee would have been sent on leave pending investigations. No private company in Jamaica would have caused someone against whom these allegations have leveled to continue in the highest position in that company. It's untenable. I expect that there will be more press conferences, leader, and I would like to have the opportunity to go through this in greater detail. And if you would be kind enough to invite me to that press conference so I could articulate on aspects of the law. But conspiracy jumps out. Money laundering using what is called layering jumps out at me. And those are serious offenses. I do not, for 1 minute, suggest guilt. I don't. But what I suggest is that the process should be allowed to take place and those who are found culpable be held accountable. There is, leader, a call for general elections too. Well, let me just say this in closing, that as far as I am concerned, I join that call. And my advice to Mr. Holness is a simple one. I made some inquiries and I'm told that he has a bag. I say to him, start packing because you are going. And if you don't believe me, speak to Mr. Goldin, Bruce that is. Pack your bags, put in your clothes and your belongings because you can't stay as Prime Minister of Jamaica because the international reputation of Jamaica is important and you have, by allowing these allegations, brought Jamaica into disrepute.
Now we see one of the biggest things going on now. The Prime Minister, the Right Honorable Dr. Andrew Holness is under suspicion. Suspicion. Yes. When you hear about it, we're going to take the news and come forward, News time. No capitalists. We did talk about this debacle now we are going with the Integrity Commission and the finance of the Prime Minister. Give me what I hear and base up off of what I hear, because it's two stories I hear, Until the other person start to talk on the other side, you start to weigh in and you realize something not right at all. Something fishy. Very fishy too. Something not right. I wonder if we're going to hear the whole light, because I hear some people gone to the extreme and say, them a call for the Prime Minister step down. I say never, I don't know if it did reach so far that people cannot call for the Prime Minister to step down. That means it's a very serious situation. The man say him have a couple of accounts there, but him uncle name, they not account because I'm family, him mother and whosoever relative. But them just put him name there in case, like an emergency name. And I can't tell the man, them I say, when them investigate it, them I say big money go in there and big money come out. And big money go over next company and enough company and enough millions of that. Love, I tell you, Rasta. Say, it a go fade away. Yeah, man, like every other thing in Jamaica, every other allegedly corruption, where sometimes the corruption is real. And we know, say, within that thing what them call parliament, a whole heap of them parliamentarians they involved in a corruption. Like other Jamaicans. Whole heap of them, I go like say them not involved in a certain thing. And we know say them involved in a them thing there. Long time I know hear about 10%. Heal up 10%. 10%, man, every time him get out a contract, him have to get 10%. Yes. Why heal him up? But it's just amazing that this stream up at the top, well dirty, and it trickle down into the river and go into the sea and dirty up the sea even more. We can't escape it. We hear that this government was the government of integrity. This government was them going to make sure, say, all things are investigated properly so that they can get to the top or the bottom of the corruption. But we have one lingering, where we hear nothing more about again. Nothing. Where a man put money in all him helper involved. At least he make the helper involved in it. All the helper have account. Them people are easy, the Rasta. Them not easy. You talk about generalship. A generalship around this place, yeah. And who you know. Yeah, man. Generalship run the place and who you know. And we know, say, the little man round the corner they know who ease off certain things. Them catch him immediately and them go to jail immediately. All without any court trial, him go to jail. Them man you know, them go for house arrest and not even house arrest neither. Some of them are get money still. Some of them still get money, You know, have no big guy. And you can't tell me, say, appear poor people are swindle people and a thief and a rob. You can't tell me that. You can't tell me, say, those people in the house. You can't tell me, say, all of them is angels sent from above or beyond or underneath for show the people them what it is to be loyal to the people and also void and not involved in corruption. So we must look on them like some nice, sweet angels, free of stain. Free of stain. I wonder who in Jamaica believe that. Nobody in Jamaica not believe that. Nobody. Them are the same people them where they run up and down the place. We live in a certain area. We come through certain thing. We want the same thing where every Jamaican want. And most of them find a way to manipulate the system. I mean, I talk about no individual now. I talk about ones and ones who in other house that them call God knows. We go on like them not have no stain upon them hand. Them all them know them just have the right people them for contact and link. While me and you don't have nobody for link and contact. You know, see, if you go in at the bank, you do your little business and you come out back. When them go in a bank, oh gosh, man. You think of the person on the counter come for them. The assistant general manager come, lock up in the office, drink a little liquor too, and attack. But them next escapade where them are going to really perform. Terrible thing. That's why when we look on how the thing go, people just fed up. Wait there. Fed up. I must say fed up. It's a bounty killer. I should have fight a bounty killer. Yes. People fed up, Rasta. Because them not see. I mean, every day you read the paper. Every day you hear about robbery, you hear about this, you hear about that. And you know, see nobody where you can say, yes, them didn't know say this and that that go on. Big guy me I talk about now. You know, big guy. When I say big guy, you know what I mean? Like politician. That me I talk about. You know, politician. I get old for nothing. All when you have them on video of the things. Remember the one where they beat the woman with one chair? Remember the one where they broke the COVID thing and the Prime Minister tell him, say, hey, boy, I tell you, me talk and I don't want to get the radio station, I no problem, you know, because sometimes you get vexed and you don't see what you want to say and then come out a different way, but them people are terrible, man. Terrible. Terrible. Them go on like. And them know too, you know, them know one another. Them know who I do this and who I do that. Them know who I do this and who I do that. But it's because you can't do nothing about it. No, you have to just sit down and watch them and play the game. It's a game them are playing, you know, with one another. And when them done, them go uptown, go drink them this and drink them that. And go up on them friend yacht and all them something there. You know, see it? And them know how to maneuver and manipulate and write down with them know for write down and sign with them know for sign and get through and just go on for years. But you know them are saying every day you carry bucket go well, one day the bucket bottom must drop out. And the problem with them is that when for them bucket bottom drop out, the water not dash way. The water not dash way because them have something else to catch it underneath there. And that is where we are going with these politician people. It's a corrupt place. That's why the people them stay so. Up at the top, rank. And the rank will come right down into the sea. Corruption. And the only time we hear about it is when a little birdie scripts it and then somebody shout out. Look how much money them take for them pay. You think the people them forget that? You think the people them forget it? Them draw out and suck the blood of the people them and things they will forget say them look on the Governor General. Where the Governor General I do forget so much money. Where the Governor General I do forget so much money, he might represent the king. We want somebody in this modern era, you know, in this modern time. We want somebody to represent the king in a Jamaica and a draw up millions of dollars a year. Millions of dollars. I mean, I hear my give no money to this. Remember when the brother got pick the dozen Aki there? A 3 month the brother get in jail for thief Aki off a King's House. I know females. I know females. And if you ever see where the Aki tree there, hey, you have places pan King's House where the Governor General never walk pan them the place there yet. Yeah, man. The Governor General never walk on there so yet. Most of the time I house him there and him go out at the front unless him go somewhere and I drive come home and him chauffeur drive him and him just come out of the car and go in at the house. But you have land, a King's House there where the Governor General never walk there yet. And where the Aki tree there, I don't even think him didn't know so the Aki tree there. Maybe him never ever eat Aki off of that tree there yet. And them charge the brother, lock him up for a dozen Aki. You can't believe that. You can't believe that. When one of the driver them, his wife, did get shot. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. So they are going and knows that the place so corrupt. One of the driver them, his wife, did get shot. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. So they are going and knows that the place so corrupt. One of the driver them, his wife, did get shot. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. So they are going and knows that the place so corrupt. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. She said she gonna leave Jamaica. So they are going and knows that the place so corrupt. Yeah, we there go show the places and a vent. a vent, you know. Yeah, that's the only way we can do it because we don't have no power for going to parliament, go lock up nobody. You know what I'm saying? But we have to know, make them know so we know where them are up to. Yeah, we know where them up to, you know. So entire year we attack, it's not like we just attack, you know, just because this is the only vehicle we have. The only outlet we have. We can vent with frustration and just tell them exactly how we feel about how them are going. It's just simple. Because by the end of the year, you know, you're going to hear them intensify them motorcade and them this and that now. For God trick up the people them again for vote for them. The other day, the PNP keep on something. And it's supposed to be, as usual, what it's supposed to do is that the leader, them supposed to come out and tell you exactly what is them aim and objectives. Can somebody call me and tell me what Mr. Goldin was talking about? Because from when I listen to the radio, I can't hear nothing about what Goldin say. A pure vibes cartel me hear about. It's like Goldin never did it at all. A pure vibes cartel with about. I hear about. It was supposed to be the PNP annual whatsoever them have. And them supposed to talk about what them intend to do. And what is them aim and objective? That is where these things supposed to do. Nobody now remember where Goldin did that talk about because him get overshadowed by Vibes Cartel. him get overshadowed by Vibes Cartel. It's a terrible thing. And then meanwhile, on the other side now, we have this baby Trump. We are getting involved. See him like how Trump get involved with money, this and money, this and money, this and money, this. You know, me can't understand. Why is it that a politician, before him come elected, what them call them, service politician for the people them, why is it him just a normal person where I earning money and I go through? And when them gone at the house, them are the richest person you can find in Jamaica. All of a sudden, the money where them a get stretch so far. Something is fishy and it smell raw. And with people, the people them know it. The people them know it. Them know say some trick we are going, but them can't put them finger upon it. Because I can't say long as I know certain things, but I can't say it. I can't say it. Because right away you go hear say, you have to go show proof and evidence, and then make sure that them lack with proof and lack with evidence. But you know say that's true you're talking, you know. But them have things where protect them. Them have things where protect them. So them sue who don't watch it, them sue me, them sue this, sue that, for all sorts of things. But them know say true you attack, you know. Yeah, them know. But you not have that in your hand and no grasp. To say, all right, all you know that is because this and this and that. And who tell you is this and this and that. And then it gone way over there. So this is where we vent with frustration and sometimes anger against them. Because we know what them up to. You say big boy, we know what up to, you know, and the people them know too. But you know, cloud the people them with some little jingle jangle every time. And the people them lose sight of where them supposed to concentrate on and think on. The only time I will heap of them a think on certain thing is when hurricane come, them a run go to politician, or when them want to go to school, them people want to go to school, or just something when man shut up them area and them thing there. That's the only time they get interested. Man come in and kill one of them friends or kill them family and them here there. Them get interested immediately. When them should have take aim and do things to prevent a whole heap of these things. And now them depend upon politicians for do this and politicians for do that. And you see say, you have places in Jamaica where the road stays same way for 20, 30, 40 years. And whole heap of people are driving and walk on it. Yeah, man. You have hole in the road, even which part me live here, round down at the bottom there, so. You have hole in the road where every time rain fall, the same hole dig out. And yes, every time you pass it, you say, how that possible? How that possible? One hole dig out and them come and put something on it. Rain come, dig it out again, come and put something on it. It's where them put in the hole. The other day, me and my lady, I drive and I say, hey, look on the hole there. Look if you see the car down in the hole there. Because it come like a way, it come like some of them hole a tractor drop down in the, a tractor drop down in the Toronto, you can't even see it. Look on the road, man. Man car and mash up and a bounce up and people have to drive off the wrong side of the road for dodge the hole them. And them have build big highway where them it's not the people them convenience them have build it for. Them have build it because them have take away the land to give big developers. And it's access to these developing land that they make. It's not for the people them do it for. And the people them have to know that. All them pretty highway want to make there. It's not the people them make them for. Because me I go through the north south highway the other day and me I drive through when me see how much my car come up to one way. Me say, you know, see every time I walk, I take taxi. Because me can't believe say the toll so high. How that possible? China man just go so bam. Because I'm still on the highway. We're going to take a break and come for.
Well, ones and ones, we have made it to the end. Give thanks to the ones. Yeah, man, quite a journey. Let me know what I think about what Mark Goldin said. The formal Ministry of Justice. KD. Big question I want to ask. Should Holness step down? Let me know what I think about that. It's a really serious one. And Holness is under a lot of fire now. As a Mutabaruka did I say earlier, them goose are going to get cooked. And it look like that is what is taking place now. The people them fed up. The people them have enough. 28 bank account. What kind of business you do so? Why you need so much? PMI and game my people. Let me know what you think down in the comment section about this. And before you go, you know it's a Black Power movement. Drop a like and subscribe. Share to a friend or a family so they can be a part of the movement. Now I catch you in the next one. Irie.